Yo, what up guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we have another GeoGuessr Pointless for you today. Today on the channel, we have Jake Lyons, Chicago geographer, and Radu C. Jake, I'll kick it off to you first. Feel free to introduce yourself and what's going on with you.
Yeah, so I'm Jake. I played at the GeoGuessr World Cup for 2 straight years, and now I do a little bit more casting and YouTube. And yeah, I consider myself pretty strong in general geography, maybe slightly less so in GeoGuessr these days. But yeah, hopefully I can put up a fight in this game.
Perfect. Sounds good. And Chicago geographer, I'll kick it off to you next. What's going on with you?
I'm doing good, man. Thanks for having me on. Yeah, kind of similar background to Jake. I also played in the first two World Championships, and now I'm focusing on stuff as a commentator. Also do YouTube and Twitch, all that good stuff. Yeah, love geography. That's why I got into GeoGuessr in the first place. Don't think I'm quite as knowledgeable as Jake, but I'm going to give it my best shot today.
Perfect. Radu C, you're last on the docket. What do you have going on?
Yeah, so I am also a GeoGuessr player. I'm going to be playing in this year's World Championship and played in the last ones as well. And occasionally do some YouTube stuff. And yeah, I just enjoy geography as well. So
Awesome. All right. Thanks. And RC, of course, is going to be the #1 seed coming up in the World Championship. So everybody go and root for him. All right. First order of business then, guys, is going to be to determine our order here. So would anyone like to volunteer to go first in round one? All right. I guess not. Let me do a random number generator here. And I'm going to have Jake be 1, Chicago geographer is 2, and Radu C is 3. And it was 1. So Jake, you'll be going first on round 1. And then out of the other 2, let's see, CG's going to be 1, RC's going to be 2. RC's going second. And then we have CG going third. All right. Without further ado, guys, let's just hop into it here. So I'm going to go over the rules real quick, explain it to the audience for those that haven't seen it. So it's going to be a 1v1v1 format. There are going to be 6 rounds total. Each round is going to have 6 possible questions that you can answer. Turns will alternate as we move round to round. So if, for example, if player 1 goes first in round 1, player 2 is going to go first in round 2, and so on and so forth. To win, you have to be the player with the lowest score across 6 rounds, trying to get as close to pointless as you can. And then the winner after those 6 rounds is going to play in a final round by themselves to try to become a GeoGuessr Pointless Champion. All right. Do we have any questions before we start, guys? No, none at all. All right, perfect. Let's just hop into it then. And of course, if you're enjoying, please like, comment, and subscribe. Of course, really helps the channel and brings you back for future geography game videos. All right, let's hop into it here. Round 1, Jake, you will be going first with 1 minute and 30 seconds on the timer. And we're going to start off with inline outline here. So you're going to get a country outline, and you're going to have to tell me which country it is. It's pretty simple. And Jake, here we go. Let's hop into round 1.
All right, so I get the choice.
Yeah, you can get the
Right,
choice of
and
any 6 on the board, whichever one you think is probably the hardest. We did survey 25 people for this, so points are based off of how well these people did on the survey.
Gotcha. Okay. Interesting. I wonder which of these is hardest. Yeah, which of these is hardest? I don't know. I think I'll go for the top right. I don't know if I guess that's a decent way to indicate it, and I'll say that it's Nauru.
All right. Let's see if Nauru is correct. It is correct. We're heading down to 40 there for Jake, so Jake gets a 40 to start off. All right, over to RC now. I'm going to start the timer with 1 minute on the clock.
okay, I don't know how that was a 40. That should have been like 0, but whatever.
My thoughts exactly. Yeah.
I mean, I guess I'll go for bottom left, which I thought is Barbados.
All right, we're going
like
bottom left for Barbados. You're locking that in?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if Barbados is correct.
Yeah, that was my 50-50, so
It is correct.
we'll see if
How
I
low will we go? It's going to be
crying out loud.
32
Oh,
points
let's
there.
go.
So Radu C, current lowest points total, and he'll pick up 32 points for that one. All right, CG, over to you. You have your pick of the board. You can talk us through the board if you want.
Okay. Yeah, I was hoping I would get one of those two, but going third, unlucky. So I'm gonna go for, I think, top left, which is Timor-Leste, East Timor.
All right.
I'm pretty sure.
We're locking in Timor-Leste for that one. Let's see if that's correct. Here we go. It is correct. You're going to pick up 52 points for it. So not bad. You guys did end up going for the 3 lowest points totals on the board. Top middle is, if anybody wants to shout it out, just go for it. Eritrea, correct. Bottom middle.
Slovakia.
And then bottom right is
Guatemala.
Perfect. All right, guys. So pretty easy there. Most people, this was the highest scoring round out of the survey. Everybody did pretty well on this. I was quite surprised. 10 people ended up getting Nauru, and 8 people ended up getting Barbados, and we extrapolated it to be out of 100 points. So yeah, you're gonna see multiples of 4 a lot in this video. But yeah, you guys did end up picking the 3 lowest scores. So good job there, hunting that out. All right, RC, you'll be starting off next round here. And let's just hop into it here. It's going to be called Once Upon a Capital. You're going to get a former capital, and you're going to have to tell me which modern day country that capital belongs to. So it could be a capital from the 500s, but it's going to be whichever modern day country that capital resides in. All right, RC, with a minute and 30 seconds on the clock. Here we go.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I guess I already know at least 4 of them. And I'm trying to think what the other would be. Which one would actually be? I feel like the 4 I know are probably the easiest ones, so that's why I really would rather try and figure out the other ones. What would be
You have 45 seconds left, RC. Which one are you thinking of going for right now?
Which one do I not like?
Oh well, actually, maybe we shouldn't reveal that to the
Yeah.
Oh, please do.
I will keep my thoughts to myself. Thank you very much.
Fair enough. A couple of these are pretty obscure, as you guys can see. If any of you guys got it, you can let us know in the comments down below, of course.
The date for some of them is kind of interesting. I'm trying to.
All right, RC, you got 10 seconds left.
Okay.
Gonna need an answer here.
I'm gonna say Preslav. I'm gonna say Bulgaria. I mean, I might be wrong.
All right, you're going for Bulgaria there. Let's see if Bulgaria is correct. It is correct. How low will it go?
Nice.
It's going pretty low, and it's gonna end up on 16 points there. RC, very nice pull there. 16 points. All right, CG, we're heading over to you with a minute on the clock. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm not as confident with this category. Yeah, some of these I definitely do not know. I recognize a couple, but like Radu said, they're pretty obvious ones, I feel. Oh, what do? I think. See, I'm tempted to make a guess on one of them, but I'm just not confident. So I'm gonna go for this is probably the second easiest one, but I just want to play it safe. Coimbra for Portugal.
All right, we're going for Portugal here with Coimbra. Let's see if that's correct. It is correct, but it's only gonna net you 84 points. Yeah, a lot of people getting that one, but you avoid the 100, which is good. And then we'll set it off to Jake here with 45 seconds on the clock. Jake, you can talk us through the board.
Okay. Yeah, so Yangon is Myanmar, Koror is Palau, Tabriz is Iran. Those are pretty gettable, I think. So Zamba is one of the districts of Malawi, and it's like probably third or fourth largest city in the country, I want to say. So I hope it's not a different Zamba, but I feel like that's fairly safe. And it's got to be the hardest one here. So I'll say Malawi for Zamba.
All right, we're locking in Malawi for Zamba. Let's see if that is correct. It is correct. Let's see how low this is gonna go. Ooh, it's 4 points. Only one person on the survey pulling that one. So Jake, that's gonna net you a very small point total for round 2. Very nice job there. Not sure who that one person was, but shout out to you, whoever took the survey.
I was gonna ask you who it was.
Unfortunately, the answers are anonymous, or I would have shouted them out there probably. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, all right.
Crazy pull.
Yeah, crazy pull there. All right, so Coimbra, as you guys said, is Portugal. Zamba, very nice pull by Jake, is Malawi. Preslav is Bulgaria. And then we have Yangon being Myanmar there for 76 points. A lot of people getting that one. Koror Palau would have been 20 points. And then Tabriz being Iran would have been 52 points. So good job there, guys. All right, CG, you're starting off round 3. Let's hop into it here. It's going to be called Bird's Eye View. You're going to get a satellite view of a city. And you're going to have to tell me which city it is. These are all cities with Street View, official Google Street View. So there won't be anything from like Chad or anything like that. I saw Jake shaking his head as soon as we hopped into this one. I know he did a couple of quizzes on his YouTube channel about it. So curious to see if he'll get any maybe repeats here, potentially.
Yeah, will I remember them? That's a whole nother question.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, CG, you have the board. Here we go.
Okay. Well, okay, I'm not going to give away anything I'm thinking here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, some of these are tricky.
Yeah, so there are a couple hard ones.
Damn. Oh, these are all north facing, right?
Yeah, so it's orientated how it would be on the GeoGuessr map. I pulled these specifically from the GeoGuessr map, so yeah.
Okay. Ooh. I'm struggling to think on some of them. I feel like I should know.
Definitely a bunch of tough ones here.
Yeah, this is... I mean, there's like one like so obvious, but then... Wow. Oh, this is killing me.
You have 30 seconds left here, CG.
30 seconds? I don't want to... Okay, you know what? I just like... I'm sad to say I don't think I know any of them except for the bottom right, which feels really bad. That's Chicago.
All right, we're locking in Chicago for bottom right. Let's see if that's correct here. It is correct, and it's going to be 88 points there. Yeah, pretty high one there. All right, over to Jake. What do we got going on, Jake? You have a minute. I'm starting the timer now.
Okay. I have none of them. I knew this category was bad because I knew this is something I'm pretty weak at, but oh my god, I actually have nothing. So this is going to be an issue. I think I need to just hope that I get some inspiration in the next like 40 seconds, but
yeah, we've got about 30 seconds left here, Jake.
I don't think that makes any sense. No. Dude. What?
All right, 15 seconds here, Jake. You got anything you can muster?
I have absolutely nothing.
All right, 5, 4, 3.
I'll say,
2,
I don't know.
1.
I mean, bottom middle, I'll say is Geneva. It's very much not, but
all right, bottom middle, we're going Geneva. Let's see if that is correct here. It's unfortunately not going to be correct, Jake. That is going to be 100 for that round for you. All right, we'll pop it over to RC now. 45 seconds left. You can walk us through the board.
Okay, so I feel like I maybe got like 2 of them down. So I was thinking like I think the top middle is probably Lisbon, and then I think the top right might be Umeå in Sweden, maybe. And I was struggling, like I feel like the top left could be gettable. It's probably like a smaller town in like I don't know, the UK or something. Like that's what it feels like to me. It feels like we have like an asteroid to the east, but I
All right,
can't think of what that would be.
10
Okay,
seconds here.
I'm just gonna have to go for Umeå because I can't think of what the top left one
Okay, you're
is.
going
So
for
top
Umeå
right.
for top right, correct?
Yeah.
All right, let's see if that's correct here. It is not
Oh, it's not.
correct,
Okay.
RC. Unfortunately, so gonna be 100 for this round. Pretty high scoring round for all of our competitors here. All right, if I told you that Finbar picked the satellites for this, would you guys know what top left is now? Maybe. It
Is it
is
Cork?
Big Cork.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Cork. Okay, yeah.
And
Wow.
only one person got that one. It's going to be a 4-pointer, so very low. Top
Yeah,
middle, as
that's so
RC
tough.
mentioned, is Lisbon, which would have been 60 points. Top right is actually in Canada, if anybody can think of it based off of that clue.
Oh, it's Halifax.
Is it
It
Halifax?
is,
that
it
was
is
my
Halifax.
thought. Oh
It
my
is
God.
Halifax.
Wow.
That would have been 24
Oh my
points, pretty
God.
low there.
24.
Bottom left is in Turkey.
Oh, Kayseri?
No, we're
Oh.
looking at Igdir here.
Oh, you,
Oh,
okay.
wow.
That would have been
Yeah,
8
okay.
points. And then this one, you can actually see the mosque floating in the lake there. So that one's going to be Kendari
Oh, it's
in
Kendari.
Southeast Sulawesi.
No.
And that one was actually 12 points, higher than both Igdir and Cork, surprisingly, on the survey. All right, and then Chicago, of course, was 88 points. All right. Do you guys want to know the scores on the doors right now?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, Jake,
I'm
you are
so
currently in the
sad.
lead with 144. RC, you're 4 points behind at 148, and CG, you're at 264. Still a lot of game left here.
Yeah.
Jake, you're starting off round 4 here, and let's see what it is. It's going to be called Blank Space. So, you're going to get a song title, and you're going to have to fill in the blank with a city. So,
Uh-oh.
let's see how this goes. Jake, minute and 30 seconds on the clock. Let's hop into it.
Oh no, dude. Oh god, this is not good. Bro, Macam? What? Wait. What? Okay. Oh dear. So this is the thing, like what's the demographic of the people being surveyed here? Because like one of these is quite famous, but it's like do they know it? Like, you know,
It's really interesting.
This is kind of the dilemma here. I like, oh man, like the more recent it is, the worse an idea it is. I shouldn't say anything, but
All right, you have about 40 seconds left here, Jake.
My pop culture knowledge is near non-existent, which means this round is fairly unfortunate for me. I think I have to go. I don't know what the Macam thing is, but surely it's known anyway. I'm gonna say for number 3, I'm gonna say Kyoto.
All right, you're saying Kyoto. Hi, Phoebe Bridgers. Let's see if that's correct.
Wait, did you say country?
No, it's a city.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
good.
I had a moment where I was like, oh my god, wait.
All right, you're
No,
going
but then I
Kyoto
realized the
by
other
Phoebe
one's-
Bridgers. Let's see if that's correct here, Jake. It is going to be correct. Let's see how low this one's going to go.
So
It's
scattered
going.
right now. Really? Wow.
It's
Oh,
16
fire.
points
Let's
there.
go.
Only 4 people in the survey getting that one. Very nice job, Jake. Very nice job. All right, over to RC now with a minute on the clock. Let's see what you got, RC.
Unfortunately, I wanted to do Kyoto too, but it's fine. I mean, at least I guess we kind of know our demographic now, but that being said, I don't actually know that many of these. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Do I just go for?
All right, you got about 25 seconds left here, RC.
I know 3 of them,
All right.
but I don't know which one would net me the most points. I feel like none of them are gonna be like super low. I guess I'll go for the first one. I'll say London.
All right, you're going for the first one, and we're going London here. Let's see if London is correct. Let's see if it gets you any points here. All right, it is correct. And it's only going to get you 76 points. A lot of people knowing that one. All right, over to CG now. 45 seconds left. You can walk us through the board if you would like.
Okay, well, the only one left here that I'm confident in 100% is actually the Macam one. So I think I'm going to just have to go for that. That's Mbabane House.
All right, we're locking in Mbabane House. CG, let's see if that's correct. It is correct, but of course, being the Geo community, a lot of people know in that one, so it is going to be 80 points there. All right.
Do I just live under a rock? Wow, what is this?
I'm surprised that you haven't heard of it, to be honest.
Oh, no.
All right. If anybody wants to talk through the bottom 3, I think RC had a couple, probably.
I only knew the Budapest by George Ezra.
Okay.
Same.
Does anybody know the Beastie Boys one?
No.
All right. And does anybody know the bottom one?
No.
All right.
Madness is Australian, so it's probably an Australian city, maybe, but I don't know more.
We've got London Calling here, which was 76 points, Mbabane House, which was 80, Kyoto, which was 16, No Sleep Till Brooklyn by the Beastie Boys was 36 points, Budapest by George Ezra was 32, and then Night Boat to Cairo would have been 24 points there.
Oh, man,
Budapest
I
is so low. I knew Budapest cold. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to say that because it feels really famous.
I was surprised with how little people got Budapest by George Ezra, because I thought that was a mega banger back in, I don't know,
Yeah,
back in the
exactly.
day.
It certainly was.
I guess the demographic seems to be like people who know older songs for some reason.
It seems...
Which kind of surprised me because I almost said London. I was like, like it's really famous. I probably shouldn't. Also, Brooklyn is my favorite city.
Fair enough.
Me too.
All right, let's hop into round 5 here. RC, you're going to be starting us off. We're going to be talking about skyline silhouettes.
Oh, no.
It's up my alley.
Well, you're going to get a shadowy, cartoonish skyline, and you're going to have to tell me which skyline it is. Obviously, RC being a city skylines enjoyer. We'll see how he fares on this one. All right, minute and 30 seconds on the clock, RC. Here you go.
Okay. Okay. What is that one? Oh, okay, I guess, yeah.
Couple of
I
easy
feel like
ones on
people-
here, couple of hard
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah, I feel like I've figured out at least one of the more difficult ones. That's good, because I can get some points then, maybe, hopefully. Yeah, I don't know what that one might be.
All right, you have about 45 seconds left here, RC.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, there's still a couple that have stumped me. They might not be Street View countries. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm gonna go for. I mean, is it that? I don't know. We'll just have to see. I was thinking bottom middle is Taipei. I think I see the Taipei 101 there. So I'm gonna go for that.
All right, you're locking in bottom middle being Taipei. Let's see if that's correct here. It is correct. Let's see how low this one will go. It is 40 points there.
Okay,
So pretty good score for that, RC. Very nice. All right, over to CG now. CG with a minute on the clock. There you go.
Okay, so yeah, a couple of these stand out. You have Sydney, or I maybe should. I mean, Jake's gonna know these too, but like, yeah, some of these are easy. I'm not gonna go for those. I'm thinking top right. I almost want to say that's San Diego. That bridge reminds me of the Coronado Bridge, maybe. But that's risky. I'm not sure on top left. I have an idea, but not confident enough to go for it. Oh man. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna go top right as San Diego. I really hope so.
All right, you're going top right, San Diego. Let's see if that's correct here. It is unfortunately
I
incorrect.
thought you had it.
Man,
There's CG.
I really like
It's a
that
very
idea
good guess.
too.
It's a very good guess. All right, Jake, you have control over the board now. 45 seconds left. You can talk us through it if you want.
Yeah, this is a rough one. I mean, top right and top left are the hard ones. San Diego, honestly, is a good shout. I have one other guess for that one, but I don't have the confidence to go for it. So I have to go for one of the easier ones. I think Sydney and Rio are like extremely easy. Singapore, I think it's at least conceivable that you wouldn't know what Marina Bay Sands looks like. So I think I have to say top middle is Singapore.
All right, top middle being Singapore. Let's see if that's correct. It is correct. It's going to net you 60 points there. Good amount of people knowing the Marina Bay Sands. Pretty distinct looking shape. I had a couple of people in the playtesting thinking that it was like Stonehenge or something. So that was pretty funny. Yeah.
Wow.
Top left here is actually going to be
England.
a central European country, capital city.
Oh, it's Budapest.
No, but that's it.
no.
I mean, pretty close.
Oh, it's Prague.
It's Prague. Yeah,
yeah.
you can see the St. Charles Bridge with a little bit of the statues on there. So that would have been 36 points. Singapore, as Jake said, is 60. Top right is actually a American city. It is, but it's on the opposite coast.
I thought it was Miami.
It is. It is Miami. Yep.
Okay.
Miami would have got you 20 points. I believe that was our lowest score on the board.
Could have gone for it, but yeah.
Sydney, obviously, with the Sydney Opera House, there is 88. Taipei, third lowest score in 40. And then bottom right is obviously Rio, which would have got you 100 points because everybody got that one on the quiz. So yeah, luckily nobody got baited by that one. All right, let's hop in round 6 here. CG, you're going to be starting us off. And we're going to be talking about silver medal cities here. So I'm going to give you a country. You're going to have to tell me the second largest city by population in that country. Not the first, the second. All right. CG, with 1 minute and 30 seconds left on the clock, here's the board.
Okay. Wow. So, yeah, these are good countries you chose here. I can see why. These are the options. Oh, wow. Yeah, Morocco is a tricky one. I feel like the order there kind of gets to me. Same with Nigeria. I mean, of course, you have Lagos first, but then what's second? This is tricky. Oh, wow.
Jake is racking his brain right now. I can see it on his cam.
I tend to be very animated in these things.
I'm not sure, honestly, of these 6, what the hardest one is. I feel like, yeah, this is tough. I'm going to go, let me think.
All right, you got 40 seconds left here. You have time to decide. Yep.
Okay. I'm just... I just can't think. I'm between like 2 for most of these. I'm gonna Nigeria. I'm gonna just say I hope it's Abuja. I don't know that it is, but yeah.
All right, you're locking in Abuja here. Let's see if Abuja is correct. It's unfortunately going to be incorrect there, CG. It's a good guess.
Awesome.
All right, let's move back over to Jake. He was thinking about it for a while. Let's see what Jake's got.
Okay, well, this is tough. I wish I had confidence in Morocco, but I just don't know the order, so I don't think I can go for that. But I'm between 2 others, and I don't know which of them I'm actually more confident is the second city. This is pretty tough.
Hey, you got 30 seconds left here, Jake.
Oh my god. Which of these is harder?
It's really about getting into the mind of the audience, man. The surveyors.
Yeah, like, oh man. I think I'm gonna risk it.
All right.
There's a risk because I'm not sure if this might be the third city, but I'm gonna go Nigeria as well.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say it's Kano.
All right. You're going for Kano. Let's see if Kano.
Because I think
Is
GeoGuessr
correct here.
players are like conditioned to think that yes, let's go.
It is correct.
GeoGuessr players are conditioned to think that everything south is bigger because they've had more Street View for longer.
Ooh,
So yeah,
16 points there, Jake. What a cook by you. All right, RC, you have control of the board. You can walk us through it if you want.
Okay, I mean, yeah, that's. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to beat 16 here. I was thinking. I feel like I know that Indonesia is Surabaya, I want to say, and then Peru, I'm pretty sure is Arequipa, and then I was thinking Hungary might be a good one to pick because I want to say it's Jor, but I might be wrong about that one. And then yeah, I have no idea for Morocco.
All right,
And then I
10
feel like
seconds
Italy
here.
is too easy. I guess I'll risk it and go for Jor for Hungary.
All right, we're going for Jor for Hungary. Let's see if that is correct here. It's going to be
It's
incorrect
not,
there,
okay.
unfortunately. All right. So that means that has secured the win for Jake. Jake, congratulations. You finish with 236 points. RC 364 and CG at 544 here to finish us off. All right. Does anybody have a guess? So we obviously said Kano for the first one. Indonesia, as RC mentioned, is Surabaya. Does anybody know what Hungary is?
Debrecen, I think.
Debrecen is correct. Yep.
Okay.
Would have been 52. A lot of people getting that one. Italy is
Milan, probably.
Milan.
Milan, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then Peru, as RC mentioned, is Arequipa. And then Morocco is actually. Does anybody have like a guess of what they want to throw out?
Like, I would say Rabat too, maybe, but
It
yeah,
is
I don't know.
Rabat, Jake. It is
Okay.
Rabat. Casablanca was number 1, Rabat number 2. And Rabat would have got you 20, so right above Kano there. So yeah, very nice job there. All right, that means Jake will be moving on to our final round. CG and RC, if you guys want to play as well, you guys can DM me your answers. So we are going to get a final round here. It's going to be called Peak Performers. Jake, you're going to have 2 minutes on the clock, and you're going to have to tell me countries that have an average elevation of over 1,500 meters. Greenland and Denmark not included because there's a bit of a gray area there. But 2 minutes on the clock, you're going to DM me 3 answers, and we're going to go through all 3 of them to see if any of them are pointless. All right. RC and CG, you guys can DM me as well. If you guys would like to play along.
So are there exactly 3 answers to this?
No. So there's, I want to say 15 total answers here.
Okay.
But you're only going to DM me 3 of them. Whichever ones you think are the most obscure, the hardest, the surveyors didn't name at all, those are going to be your pointless answers.
Okay, and I'm aiming for 1-0.
I mean, you can try to get all
the
3
idea?
zeros if you
Or-
want.
Well, okay.
Doesn't
Yeah,
really
then,
matter.
yeah.
But the reason you just have basically 3 guesses. That's why you're sending me 3 answers.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. All right, you have about a minute left here, Jake. Think about it. All right, 30 seconds, Jake. RC and CG, we'll go over your answers first if you want to DM me.
I have no
All
idea.
right,
If
I
mine are
have
right or not.
RC's 3 countries.
All right.
CG's also sent me his. All right, Jake, I'm gonna need him in 5 seconds. Here,
Okay.
4, 3, 2, and a 1.
Fine.
All right, Jake, you've sent me your 3 countries here. All right, the first one that I see here is Tajikistan. Let's see if Tajikistan is the correct answer. It is correct. Will it be a pointless answer? Oof, it's not. Unfortunately, it's going to be 16 points
The
there.
other 2 won't be either then, unfortunate.
All right, let's see.
Yeah.
On our next round here, you said Kyrgyzstan for your second guess. Let's see if Kyrgyzstan is correct. It is correct. How low is it going to go? Ooh, 8 points there. Very close. All right, and then our last one there is going to be Liechtenstein. Let's see if Liechtenstein is one of our pointless answers here.
Honestly, I think it's wrong, but even if it's
It is
not,
unfortunately
yeah.
incorrect, Jake. Liechtenstein not going to do it there for you. All right, let's go through the answers that Radu C and CG has sent me. So RC has said Burundi, Rwanda, and Armenia. And CG has said Lesotho, Bhutan, and Kyrgyzstan. So you guys are matching on that Kyrgyzstan front. Here's all of our correct answers. We've got Afghanistan, Andorra, Armenia, Bhutan, Burundi, Chile, China, Kyrgyzstan, Lesotho, Mongolia, Nepal, Peru, Rwanda, and Tajikistan. And let's go through our scores here. Afghanistan would have been a pointless answer. Nobody saying that one.
I was
Andorra,
gonna say
36.
that.
Armenia, 8. Bhutan, 56. Burundi would have been another pointless answer. So RC would have gotten a pointless answer there and could have won the video. Chile was another 0, which was very surprising to me that none of the surveyors said Chile, which was quite interesting, honestly. China would have been 8, Kyrgyzstan 8, Lesotho 28, Mongolia 4, Nepal 44, Peru 16, Rwanda 8, and Tajikistan 16. So that's going to wrap us up here. I know, a bit befuddling that nobody said Chile, I think is probably the craziest one, or Afghanistan. But that's going to wrap us up today, guys. You know, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll, of course, give you guys an opportunity to shout anything out that you guys want. Jake, I'll let you go first. Our winner for today.
Caught me off guard. I never know what to say for this. Just shout out all of you for watching, I suppose. You're the best.
All right,
I got
guys.
nothing else.
And all 3 of these people do have YouTube channels, so I'll, of course, drop those in the description down below. CG, anything you'd like to shout out? Anything you're working on?
Yeah, just want to say thanks for having me on again. Kind of disappointed with how I did. Like, I didn't go for risky answers that I knew, but I just took 100 points left and right. So, thanks for anybody who rooted for me anyway. It's been fun. Yeah, guys, subscribe to everybody here. Do it.
Awesome. Thank you, CG. And RC, go for it.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. Shout out to both CG and Jake. It was fun to play. Yeah, that's all.
Awesome. All right, guys, once again, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another GeoGuessr video. Peace.